Back once again, Trey, with another Fish Out of Water request reaction. I appreciate y'all being here with me, but you know what we're here for, the music. Let's get to it.
I was raised on a dirt road, ghost town, stray dogs, whole line, the gold mine closed down. I knew the woods like the back of my hand, and I would shoot the breeze with the roots of trees, or go down by the river, watch the way the devil dances, but never took his hand, even though I did have several chances. Everybody slept when the morning dew turned to frost. Darkness moved in and somebody burned a cross. A girl named Stella Kuhn was prettier than you'd imagine.
You ain't one of those
towns? Given her the crown for the beauty pageant. But instead, some local pinhead started spreading rumors about the Kuhns being inbreds. And what's worse, people believed it, because the family was dirt poor, down on their luck. So that made it hurt more. Picking up garbage and mowing the grass. At this point, Stella stopped going to class. You know how they ridicule a kid in school, and this shit's enough to make anybody feel like a misfit. She made herself invisible and hid inside a house of mirrors. Whenever the fear stops, so do the teardrops. But fear is forever, and lies become legend, growing eventually, slowly, exponentially. She should have been a cover girl, treated like a princess, but she's an enigma, haunted by the stigma of incest. She tried to hide the scars. Her name reminds me of the stars I saw. Diamonds divide corners of her eyes. She tried to hide the scars. Her name reminds me of the stars I saw. Diamonds divide in the corners of her eyes. One horse town, known for the most softness. Little old schoolhouse, burned down post office. Blueberries and bulrushes, a tree with a tire swing. Volunteer fireman's fair, the whole entire thing. Stella was heartbroken, decided to start smoking. Bad taste in her mouth, she grew into a sad face. Her few friends were worried, her parents were always proud of her. But she never escaped from under the cloud cover. A woman reduced, she was eaten by a monster. And after all these years of past, it still haunts her. It whispers her name when she's trying instead to just listen to music while she's lying in bed. Now the story of Stella is one that every child knows, but the witch in the woods is more like a wild rose. Stella. Stella. She tried to hide the scars. Her name reminds me of the stars I saw. Diamonds dividing in the corners of her eyes. She tried to hide the scars. Her name reminds me of the stars I saw. Diamonds dividing in the corners of her eyes.
Okay, burn down them turntables. Burn down them turntables. And I guess you could round of applause the performance, but that's one of those where the crowd should have just been silent. That sad, tragic story, like that was, yeah, I would have just been quiet in the crowd. The sad part about this story that makes it even worse, she couldn't even move away. Too dirt poor to even get out of town or dodge, get out of that hick hillbilly ass town. Because if they burning crosses, you up in there with some ducks, some idiots if they burning crosses. Believe that. So poor Stella. The town was so boring and with nothing going on that her story became the town story that everyone talked about. Y'all ain't got nothing else to talk about because there is nothing else happening in the town. Y'all made her a victim of y'all boring ass town because y'all ain't got shit else going on. Sad, yo. That's sad.